Hi, Janet, JDK Counseling. I hope you're all doing well. I want to talk to you about making it work. Making it work is a phrase I am hearing a lot these days, certainly in my own life and the lives of my family, but from so many clients and families that I work with and neighbors, is that we're making it work. And what they're talking about is with this huge back to school transition in the midst of a pandemic and virtual learning and the hybrid learning situations and the ever changing situations that so many families are facing and trying to figure out how do we work and do this at the same time? How do we do this with special needs kids? How do we do this when we have four kids and three out of the four are all on different schedules? And the phrase that people are consistently using is making it work. And in some ways, that sounds like a survival tactic, and on many days, it certainly is just a survival tactic, right? I shouldn't say just a survival tactic, but a really good survival tactic. But I also want to point out the other things that we all are teaching our kids and our families good life skills about how to manage things, how to manage ourselves as adult, mature, relational, positive human beings when we're making it work, whatever it is. And some of those things that we're teaching our children and the people around us are things like resilience, are things like teamwork, prioritizing, how to let go of some things that, yeah, we might like to get done, but really in the scheme of things just don't matter. How to learn from our mistakes. We tried this, it didn't work, so let's do something else to make it work. How to take in new and changing information and adjust our thinking, adjust our strategy, or how we have to respond to something. When we're making it work, we're teaching our children creative problem solving and sometimes creative problem solving and thinking on the spot. We're teaching them that this too shall pass. No situation lasts forever, and how to focus on the moment, how to be mindful and pay attention to this is what's happening in the moment, and we're dealing with it. We'll figure out the next part, and indeed, for the good of the whole, of all of us, of our family, we are in this together and we are going to figure it out. So, even as a gesture of self care in the midst of what seems just such overwhelming times of frustration and confusion and exhaustion and all the things that are going on with the time that we're living in, I would like you to see if you can see making it work as not just a survival technique, but as a positive coping skill that you are learning. Reframe it from survival to a way to teach our children how to thrive, how to grow, no matter what the situation is. And also give yourself credit at the end of every day that this is what you are doing, and maybe even talk about it with your kids if they're old enough to understand that, hey, we learned how to prioritize things today, and we figured out which things we're going to do first, second, and third, and which we're going to let go of. How did you think about that? How do we do this? Something blew up and didn't work for the family. Talk through that process of how we tried this and we learned from it, and now we have to move on. We have an opportunity here to teach our kids some remarkable skills that they're going to need in life, pandemic or no pandemic, whatever their situations in life is. These are good adult healthy skills to learn, and we're all getting a chance to practice them as adults too. So if you can reframe, we're making it work and just trying to survive, to we're making it work and we're doing a good job of making it work because we're learning and we're growing and we're teaching our kids some really good skills. Hope this helps. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take good care. And if you always, as if you need some help with any of this, get in touch with a therapist, talk to your kid's teacher, If you need a little bit more in-depth help or coaching, you can talk to someone like me. And my contact is jan@therapysecure.com. Pass this on to anyone who might find it helpful. Take good care.